A 2021 report by the International Energy Agency revealed that 570 million people in sub-Saharan Africa lack access to electricity, with 10% access or lower in many fragile conflict and vulnerable countries, especially in rural areas. To curb the challenge, the $311 million Regional Emergency Solar Power Intervention Project RESPITE, which was born out of a discussion by IMF and World Bank in Washington, D.C. in April 2022, aims at scaling up clean energy generation in Chad, Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Togo. Witnessing the signing ceremony between the World Bank's senior energy specialist and the four country representatives, President Bio said the intervention is an investment to sustainable energy in the region.
The signing of this Regional Emergency Solar Power Intervention Project is a momentous occasion that marks a significant step forward towards regional integration efforts to provide reliable and sustainable energy to all our citizens. But this event is even more significant, ladies and gentlemen. Our sub-regional efforts at expanding our economies are confronted with persistent and rather formidable energy challenges. Africa is rich in renewable energy sources, and the time is right for sound planning in order to get the right energy mix at the lowest cost to our economies.
The World Bank Finance Project will install 106 megawatts of solar panels with storage and 41 megawatts of hydro to increase power generation in the beneficiary countries. It will also support electricity distribution and transmission interventions that will improve the capacity for energy trade in future. World Bank Regional Director of Infrastructure, Franz Driesgras, re-emphasized on why the project is crucial.
Right now, over 220 million people in Western and Central Africa have no electricity access. That's 30% of all people on the planet that don't have electricity access. So it's no surprise then that addressing the energy access challenge in Western and Central Africa is key to achieving the global target of universal access. To provide access to all citizens of the region is a gigantic challenge, but the World Bank is committed to increasing our support for African countries on this path.
On behalf of the ministers, Sierra Leone's Minister of Energy, Alhaji Kanja Sise, confirmed the project is a direct response to the impact of COVID-19 that will create a platform for the acceleration of renewable energy in the region.
The Regional Emergency Solar Power Intervention Project is a key initiative in our efforts to address the power supply crisis in all our four countries. The project will help set a benchmark for solar pricing by providing our four governments a reference point against which they can compare results of competitive bids for the private sector for future solar projects. It is expected that the proposed project will increase the supply of affordable and clean energy on the grid to alleviate current power supply crises and help our countries move away from expensive and polluting HFO and diesel generation, thereby reducing greenhouse gas emissions.
Out of the $311 million grant, Chad will benefit $60 million, Liberia $96 million, Sierra Leone $75 million, Togo $60 million, and the West Africa Power Pool Secretariat $20 million. The project is said to be completed by June 2027. Salifu Jorna Kamara, AYV News.